During the process of making the project, mainly editing but recording and planning as well, we have had to use many new technologies. Using the internet to find tutorials, we're able to teach ourselves how to use these various pieces of software, and we utilise the skills gained to create our final piece. When planning, we use the internet calling software Skype. Because we live far away from each other and don't have enough media studies lessons to finish off our planning, we needed a way we could work outside of school. Skype lets you call people for free from anywhere in the world, so we could talk through our project without being pressed for time. We also use Skype's inbuilt screen sharing software. This let one of us see the other one's computer screen. We use this to draw out parts of the film that we were talking about on Photoshop, to give the other a clear mental picture of what the film should look like. This has made it easier to do the storyboard later on by hand. Once we had found an appropriate location, we used our phones to film us talking about how we could utilise this location, and we took pictures of the place. This also helped us in the storyboarding stage because we could perfectly recall what the place looked like, and how we planned to use it by re-watching the video. We used internet tutorials from YouTube by Jay Yao and Tabasco ZA to learn how to use the camera that we'd been given, a Canon 600D. We learned about aperture, ISO and shutter speed. Aperture being how open the lens is letting more or less light into the camera, ISO being the sensitivity of the image sensor, and the shutter speed, which affects how long or short the shutter is open. The video also taught us how to focus the camera, and how to achieve depth of field, the effect of having one point of focus while throwing the rest of the image out of focus. This is used to draw attention to specific parts of the image. Jay Yao's video also showed us the Canon 600D's specific focus zoom function. This is a button that allows us to briefly zoom in on an image and lets us check if it's in focus in the camera's small viewfinder. Tabasco ZA's video explained how to utilise the lighting to certain effects, such as partially obscuring the face. This technique is known as chiaroscuro lighting, which is a convention of film noirs. Being able to see how all types of lighting worked on the screen helped us pick lighting for our preferred tone. We went low key to give a mysterious and dangerous tone to the film. Once we had watched these shots back in VLC Media Player, we renamed depending on what the clip was for. For instance, cigarette close-up, and whether we should use it or not. Cigarette close-up good, as opposed to cigarette close-up bad. Sorting the clips this way made editing much faster, and it was easy to locate the clips that we needed. VLC Media Player also let us flip the walking clips that we had shot upside down so that we could watch them properly. The editing software we mainly used was Adobe Premiere Pro CS6. This let us use multiple audio and video tracks, as well as applying basic effects like turning clips to black and white and flipping the walking footage. We use Adobe's online instruction manual throughout the editing process to find out how to do the effects that we wanted. This was helpful, step-by-step instructions on how to achieve the end results you had in mind. The audio, once imported, had a loud and annoying background hiss that was brought to our attention. To stop this, we put our clips through Audacity, a free audio editing software. We then selected moments of silence in our audio and created a silent noise profile. Once we applied this profile to our sound effects and dialogue's background, as fuzz was taken away, we were left with clear audio. The music we used is royalty-free music from Incompetech. The website lets you search through thousands of songs with no copyright, which meant that we were legally allowed to use this music for any purpose we wanted. We found our music by selecting moods from the box like mysterious and tense. The glitch effect was not achieved in Premiere Pro but in another program in the Adobe Creative Suite, After Effects. We found a tutorial on how to achieve glitch effects in After Effects from a YouTube channel called Hazza Edits. As well as going through step by step what we had needed to do, there was a link in the video description for a free download of all additional software needed. We applied the knowledge of After Effects gained from Hazza Edits video to making our titles. Once we've set up the glitch on screen, we changed our title into a Luma matte. This made the text see-through so the glitch bled through on top and made it look like the title was glitching. We then followed Hazza Edits tutorial again and glitched the screen on top of it.